Hey everyone, welcome to H. Cooper Crafty Bug and Crafty Bug's Homecoming Mom Beehive. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the stuff I'm packing for mom camp, like craft room type stuff for crafting. So not like the household items or anything that I'm bringing. I may do those later too, like packing videos when it gets closer and I'm packing more of that type of stuff. But I've been getting, some of my crafting stuff together, especially stuff that I have extras of. You guys, I have shown this before. I know I have the little toolbox looking thing I got from Hobby Lobby or Fishing Tackle or Toolbox, whatever you call it. So it has these cool little things up here, and this is just full of hilo holders, as Connie calls them. There's some more with magnets on them. I have my little stapler that Miss Dina had gotten me, and the little box of staples that go with it. I have get a little crowded in there. I have a box of staplers for my plier staplers, which, speaking of, I have 3 of these. This one I put a sticker on. Sticker Mule had sent me a whole bunch of stickers, so I put that on there to just let it know that it's mine. Everybody has the same staplers. Some of them are black, some of them are silver. Anyway, I have 3 of these, so I should have one of them already packed up. I think last year I took the black one because, see, I may grab 2 of them, but I need to go ahead and get one of them in there. I also have like the felt circles for the ring mums and crock mums. I think I've got one that chipboard in there too for some reason. And then I've got some of my acrylics, like the rounds, and I think that one's the paw print one. So that is packed full of that. And I have room in here. So look, fit that. Okay. I have 2 different kinds of tape. I've got some masking tape because some of the braids I have to tape down, like the cottage ladder. Sometimes, like maybe if I'm going to do a harlequin or something, I might need that. And then the double-sided tape, if you run out of ribbon while you're making a braid and you need to add some more to it, this is one way to do it. I've got French clips for hair bow mums in case anybody wants to learn how to do hair bow mums. Stapler, of course, you just saw that. 4 pairs of brand new, well, they're brand new scissors. Oh, those are brand new too. I forgot I got those at Dollar Tree in the kitchen. So for like the wired ribbons and stuff. I've got 2 rotary cutters in here. This is my very first rotary cutter. It's not great, but I'll cut through wires and stuff with that too, like wired ribbons. And then this is the Dollar Tree rotary cutter. I know Connie loves hers. I've never used one. I bought one and I had it in with my extra stuff, so I thought I'll grab a new one and an old one. And then the pliers that Connie got me for Christmas, so 3 different ones. Those are the cutters, and 2 large acrylics. I just want to have a little bit of everything. Try to go over, get as much done as, or make sure I have as much stuff, because you never know what somebody wants to learn. All right, let's start out with the stapler. That in the middle. This will go in the middle. But what about those? And there, here, there. It's not completely full. I can put a little bit more in there, but not a whole lot. Okay, this, I have a bunch of little things. So different kinds of clip. Okay, making stuff like this. Oh, I think that's the front. And so I've got all kinds of different clips. And there are some more tags, like acrylic and wooden tags right there. I have an engraving tip for the Cricut Joy. I ordered off Amazon. I haven't gotten it yet, but hopefully I'll have that in case anybody wants to learn that. But I've got the different clips, the different, that one doesn't have it in there, but I've used that one before for, if you put it on your backpack, tote bags, whatever. There's some safety pins, or there's the little crop gibbets, and then like the clips like that, but that's got also got the little straw thing, so if you make like a Stanley Cup mug. I just grabbed a few of everything and put in here. I might have a few other things. I do need to fill that up more. I just started with that, and then I threw it in here, and I haven't thought about it since. I got a couple of garters, a whole bunch of fennel stem, the black, white, silver, and gold. That should cover all basics. This little thing, I've got one up there that holds my vinyl for my Cricut. Seems like I've got one somewhere else too, but you never know if you need something weird like that. I got zip tie. I do have some elastic. I know it's in a weird green color, but I was trying to get one that I probably wouldn't use right now. I need to look for some white and see if I have some extra white. That. The rest is going to be hot glue guns. So I've got 3 of these, and then 2 of the big size, full size. I've got 5 hot glue guns. I may even take my big cordless one. I'm not sure yet. It does take up quite a bit of room, but it you can carry it all over the place with the battery pack in it. So this one. But I have to take the charger and everything. And I might try to bring this too if I remember. I need to grab a lighter because I have some brand new ones. I think I'm gonna grab. You just never know what you're gonna need. And look, that's got 2 different ones. So that's going in my tool. Leave that out so I remember. I'm just cramming this sucker as full as I can get it. But this camera, it's really coming handy. Plus, it's got a handle for easy carrying, so I'm really happy about this thing. I'm making a list too, and I know I have this on there. So I usually keep one of these in my car too, because you never know when you need baby wipes for cleaning up messes. But I'm not taking my car, so there's no guarantee that I'll remember. But I do have it on my list because working with Cricut mats and stuff, or Cameo mats, you need something to clean those up. Hopefully I remember them. I could go ahead and fix up like a smaller one, with a small, some kind of small plastic container, airtight, and just put a few in there. I may do that if I remember. Okay. Next, we have my Joy bag, and this also is going to hold my heat press. So my Joy goes right here, and then you're supposed to be able to put a couple of different things in there. And I'm going to go ahead and put my mini press in there because I don't see myself using it before then, but you never know. I can always get it out if I need to. But my little, see how perfectly, actually that needs to go over here. Smaller than what I was thinking. All right. The joy goes right here. I don't know. Maybe if I remember to put these in a smaller container, that would fit perfectly here. Your cords, stuff like that. But it does have, and I did grab a ball of oil if I need to sharpen my stuff. But it's got this pocket on this side, and then it has a mesh pocket on this side, so I can fit stuff there too. Then it has this nice zipper here. And let's see what I've got loaded in here. I've got one of my small green mats. Then I have 3 brand new mats. These are all Dollar Tree ones, and they work great. I've used them before. This is actually for Lisa because she jokingly gets called her. I don't know who started. I don't know if she started it or Connie started it. But she, since last year's mom camp, she is the official secretary for mom camp, or Connie's secretary. I can't remember what the joke is, but I saw that it said notes, so I got it for her. I thought it would be funny. And then the front, we have a zipper, so we have all this stuff. Now this is a pin that I bought last summer for Connie, and I forgot to send it to her with her Christmas stuff, so I put it in here to be sure and remember it. I've got a scraper. I've got an extra TJ tweezer, so I will not forget these. I've got that new little vinyl cutter that I got from Cricut, and then that is for, I think that's for my camera. It's an extra. Seems like it's for something, works for something else too. I can't remember. But put those in there, and then it also has all of these. So I grabbed, like I said, some of the extra stuff that I have. This is the pen weeder that has that really sharp edge or point. I mean, this scraper, this one, and these are a new pair of tweezers. But those are all the ones I have extras of. So I'll be putting a few more things in here when it gets closer. Right now, that's all I've got in there. I love this bag. Again, I got it from Amazon. Should be in my Amazon store. I may be taking the tag off. So nothing falls out. See how nice that is? And then you can carry it like this too. It's awesome. I love it. I had happened to buy one of these at Big Lots, because they were going out of, it was like 10% off, but they're going out of business. I think they're done. I'm not sure. But I did kind of have mom camp in mind. I don't know if I'll use this there, where we will be crafting, or in the room. I think it'll probably be in the room, for charging my stuff, but I'm taking it for whatever. We're going to have a de-stash table again this year. Now, last year I took a crap ton of tubing. I mean, I took a huge box of tubing. Everybody got at least one package of tubing while we were there, or they should have. And then a bunch of ribbons too. So this year I don't think I'm going to have many ribbons. I don't know. I haven't gone through. I mean, I've been going through ribbons, but most of the ribbons I have, I'll show you, will be in the scrap. But I have found a few other things for the de-stash. I have a whole bunch of Christmas lights, battery operated lights. Anybody wants those? I got a whole bunch of them. And then I was organizing my vinyl. So I have a whole bunch of the Dollar Tree vinyl. I still have a ton here too that I'll probably never use. I think I need to get a few more out, but all different colors. Like you saw I will use these on like my local months, but I don't feel comfortable on like my Etsy orders. One, not just because of the pricing, because I've got like the budget friendlies, and you got the minis and stuff that are lower priced, but I just don't know how well they hold up and the heat, you know, you got to ship these mums. So that's the only thing that deters me from doing that. I like to use the Cricut Smart Vinyl, the permanent vinyl, for all my Etsy orders. But I have used, like I said, this brand on orders, local orders, and it's great. It works great. And I've even used the buffalo check, and it turned out really, really cute for names and stuff. There's also this faux leather. There's some glitter. There's all different colors in here. There's the blues, there's greens, there's red, silver glitter. So I'm hoping somebody will want that and use this. We can use it to play around with too at mom camp. Whatever. And then I have, this is what I was storing all my vinyl on the side of this when it was over here. And it was really difficult to get the vinyl off here the way I had it on there. The outside you could, but on the inside I couldn't. And then when I moved it over here, it was just, no, it was going to be impossible. Plus it was taking up too much space. And now I've just got it in bins. So I think that's going to work better for me. I've got my big rolls up here, and my HTV is up in like this. It also has these clippies with it. I don't know. I wasn't using those. I had it zip tied down there. But I'm going to take that into the D stash in case anybody can use that for their vinyl. There's some stuff I'm not going to show because, like, I am bringing another giveaway. So I am going to bring a few flowers. And I realized, I think this is a 4-inch or a 3-inch? No, I forgot. That's a 3-inch. I think it's the 3-inch. I'm out of white, so I've got to order that from Daniel and have him bring it to mom camp. I'm bringing this, like, there's going to be several giveaways, and so I'm try to bring some different tins for people to put their tickets in. This is a lei that I was working on. I ran out of ribbon, and it's not going to work as a lei, but I don't know why I'm bringing it. This is all the glitter cardstock that I organized, like my scraps, and I cut them down to neater pieces, a lot of pieces that will fit specifically for the Joy mats, either the regular ones or the longer ones. But I cut the nice, neat pieces. There are some big pieces in there too. I don't know if I'm going to bring a bigger machine. I haven't decided yet. And other people will bring machines, so I'll have bigger pieces too for them too. But this is all organized. This will be stuff we use to learn and play around with. They'll have plenty in here if they want to play around. Hopefully we can really work on the cutouts a lot this year. And yeah, I just tried to bring a bunch of different colors and different textures of those colors. So I think that's white. Those are all my from my scraps. I still have some scraps over there too. But that's for that. And then I'm bringing this because I can use it for making bows or just, putting some ribbon on while I'm braiding or whatever. And then also I use it to make candy cane braids. So if anybody wants to learn candy cane braids, this would be a good thing to learn off of. And this is really inexpensive off Amazon. I think it's like $10. And they move around in different holes, and there's holes on the bottom too. And that's just some of the diamond dust I'm bringing. All right, I'm also bringing vinyl for the Joy. I'm bringing regular vinyl. But I'm also bringing HTV glitter vinyl. And I showed, when I ordered from Cricut, I showed all that vinyl. I'm bringing a whole bunch of that. Same with the regular vinyl. So if we want to work on stickers, yeah, I'm doing silver. And pretty sure I got the gold too. Yeah, gold shimmer too. And some red, regular gold. And then, like I said, several of the HTV So again, we got the scraps of the cardstock. So if they want to learn the HTV way of making cutouts, I've got that. My mini press, we will be good to go. I also feel like I see bringing a bunch of these sheets if we make cutouts. That way we've got that. I don't have books though. Shouldn't I have to bring books to, to press them? All right. I brought a couple of big flowers. I need to grab like 5.5 and 6.5. A little bit of everything, I think. I don't know how I had everything here, because now it doesn't fit. Okay. I don't know if I'm leaving everything in here or not. I just have this available, so a few other things I can't show you because they're specifically for TJ. All right, I have 3 sets of this. So if anybody wants to make some of the big backers templates off of these, if they forget to bring some, I may want to make some too. I don't know. I forgot that I already had 1 set. I found them, and then I bought 2 sets from Dollar Tree, and you get 2 in each one. So I have 6. Like I said, I may want to make some too, but I'll have extras for anybody else. And then my big cardstock, which I want to put this new navy I got. I want to put one of those in here, show everybody. I'm glad I got this out. I'm bringing one of these cutters. I have these 2 sample packages that I got from 12 by 12. This is printable glitter cardstock, so I don't know if we're going to have a printer there or not, but just in case. So some of these are the smaller size cardstock, but these are all like new, not scraps of cardstock. And just a ton of colors and brands. The only thing is I'm not going to know on all of these because a lot of them don't put anything on the back. And, you know, if you order a whole bunch from like 12 by 12, may not be, you know, especially if you're new to ordering, you may not know which colors are which. So I'm not going to know what everything is or where it was from, but a lot of them I do. Print them, these, and this, and put that in there sideways. This also came from Hobby Lobby in the scrapbooking section. That's perfect. I could not fit the scrap envelopes. I tried to fit all of that in here. No, it's too much. This may seem weird, but last year one of my issues was, I think everybody knows I have back problems, right? And the chairs, those metal chairs, fold-up chairs that they have everywhere, those are horrible on my back. They don't give me any relief. You know, on a hard floor all day, I was in a lot of pain. I did take my heating pad, and I'm planning on taking it again. But I am taking some of my floor mats that go together like puzzle pieces. I'm afraid they're going to slip and slide all over the place. I need to remember to take this anyway. I need to sticky some of my mats anyway, but the back grip spray, I'm wondering if I could lightly spray the backside and it not slip, or if I could take this and cut it down. I don't think it would slip as much either, because these are pretty slick and they'd be sliding all over, and me, I'd probably bust my head open. But I need something to stand on, especially in the areas where I'm going to be standing a lot. This will help me out tremendously, as long as it's not in the way of anybody else. So if I have my own little table like we did last year, or, you know, we're in the middle somewhere teaching a braid, this is going to come in handy. Hopefully it'll work out, but I am going to take them just in case. I don't even know how many I've got here. I just grabbed several of them. Might be weird, but it saves me some back pain. not really going to show this. I also have that big box of scrap ribbon, you know, like all this, the scrap ribbon that you collect throughout the year. And I said I was going to bring that. I have a couple other things I don't want to show yet because that's going to be something I put up. I don't know if I'm bringing any braids or anything this year. Probably not. That was a lot trying to pack braids that I already made. So let's just make some from scratch there. Oh, no, it's not it. Got this already loaded up with some different diamond dust and the white and black lusters. This has all the smaller, I mean the 2.5 inch width ribbons, but the smaller, you know, they're smaller rolls. So I'm bringing all of those. This is going to be a lot to remember. And then you see those 2 wooden crates and that basket. Those are all full of ribbons, and I'm bringing all of those. So I changed out the ribbon holder that holds most of my luster. Not all of it, but quite a bit of it. And you can't see it because of this crap. That right there is full of luster ribbons. There's no light over there. I mean, there's some wired ribbons too, but if you go down, it's like all luster. That helped at all? That helped a little bit. Okay, so luster, I took off all those rolls that were, you know, half empty or whatever, or really used. Not all of them. I've got like the gold and yellow. I still have that one up there and some of the golds. But most of that I replaced with new rolls. I know I'm pointing in the wrong spot. I replaced with brand new rolls and then took all the partials off and put in these crates and baskets up here. And that's what I'm taking to mum camp for making. We're planning on making a full mum and doing all these braids. So I want to make sure I have plenty of ribbon for that, and I will. I'm bringing out a ton of ribbon this year. And yeah, I think that's it. So I got to remember all of that. I don't know about those hats. I got those off Amazon. I wasn't planning on buying them, but they were really cheap. And you got, there's 6 in there, I think, 5 or 6. Anyway, maybe have fun with that. I don't know. But I think that is it for now. I don't have any bling packed. How am I supposed to make a mum without bling? Yeah, we talked about making a full mum. I think I'm going to have to bring trinkets and bells and all that good stuff too. So I still have a lot of stuff to think about. And I'm making a list, and I know I have all that stuff on the list too. Maybe a feather boa, you know, I need to really think about all that stuff. So I'm glad it's like 5 weeks away because I still have a ton of stuff to do. But right now, that's what I've got together. And it's been taking, like, you know, I was organizing, cleaning and organizing my ribbons and then putting all that together. And so I'll just have to grab all those and load them up. But I'm so glad I got that wagon because that's going to help tremendously loading up the car and unloading and loading and unloading. But anyway, and it folds up pretty flat. So that's going to be great. I'm super happy with that because last year I didn't have anything like that. I didn't think about it. And yeah, it was a lot of trips. But anyway, yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I can't think of anything else. I didn't show the glue sticks, did I? I had those in that big basket. With the scrap ribbons, I have a big thing full of glue sticks. I don't know why I didn't show that. I don't think I did. Anyway, I'm bringing a bunch of glue sticks too. A bunch of glue guns and a bunch of glue sticks. And yeah, so I think that's it for now. another thing that I don't want to forget. I only have one of those. That's on my list, so I'll be checking off my list. I never travel without making lists because it saves me from forgetting most stuff. There's always something, but with everybody going, somebody is going to have extras or let you borrow, so don't freak out. Last year it was like that, like, oh, I wish I had brought this, I wish I brought that, and somebody else would, and some people were sharing, and everybody was being really, really sweet last year. Hopefully we have the same kind of atmosphere and turnout. We're going to have a lot of the same people. We're going to have quite a few new people too, so don't be nervous about meeting new people if you're new coming. Everybody was wonderful last year. There was no drama. There was no cattiness, really. It was like everybody was just having a really good time. There was a lot of friendships made, which made me really happy. I was really happy about the whole community part and, growing the community and people making these friendships, and they've been doing stuff together, and they text and everything, like there's some real friendships that were made last year, and that really makes me happy. And it was a lot of fun for me and really neat to finally get to be face to face with people that have been in the chats for the past 6 years or 6.5 years. And it was weird too. It was weird to finally be face to face with people. And it was the first time I was face to face with Connie and TJ. And so, which seems so weird, but yeah, it was really neat. And I was nervous. And I know there were a lot of people that were nervous about, being somewhere like that, because some people have had bad experiences at things like that before, and were just anxiety ridden people too. But it was a lot of fun, and I hope that it goes really well this year too. I think it will be. Hopefully people don't get on each other's nerves, since there's no going back to a hotel room by yourself. But we hated that last year because we had to pack it up, and cut it off at certain times, and going back and forth. And everybody said, I wish we were somewhere where we could, the space where we were crafting, that we were staying in the same, sleeping in the same area or whatever space. So they're lucky we didn't set up cots next to their tables. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so now we'll be able to craft all night long if you want to. I am not, but you guys can. You can do your moo-moos and all that other stuff too. I don't care. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you're able to come to Mom Camp if you're curious about it. If you're not in our Facebook group, you need to join our Facebook group to find out more information about it. And the link is always in the description. It's Mumly Facebook group. Just click on the link and a thing will pop up. But there are questions, and you have to answer the questions or you'll get rejected. You have to answer the questions. You have to be subbed to all 3 of our channels. That's H. Cooper Crafty Bug. So it's not all of my channels. It's just the main channel, TJ's main channel, TJ's Magic Touch, and Connie's main channel, The Southern Cottage. So you have to list those 3 that you're subscribed to those, and please be subscribed to those. And then you have to answer, or, I think there's like 3 or 4 questions. There's like agree, yes to the rules. Anyway, answer all of those, please. And that way you don't get rejected. And yeah, we've got lots of information in there about Mum Camp if you're curious about it. And we are still accepting people. So we would love to have you, as long as you're not someone that wants to come in and cause drama. We would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting, happy mum making. For those of you that will be at Mum Camp, I cannot wait to see y'all again and meet the new people that will be there. For those of you that want to come and are not able to, I am so sorry that you can't come this year. And I hope that you can come in the future. We would love to meet you one day. Thank y'all again. And please do all those YouTube things. And God bless. Happy mum making, happy crafting. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others.